Assalamu alaikum. Actually, alhamdulillah, we've got one of our scholarship awardees who's actually come down from Manchester, and his last train is in about 40 minutes, so he's going to come on stage right now and tell us how about some of what he's been doing. Amin Estewani, sorry.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm a PhD student from the University of Manchester Law School, and I just wanted to really express my deep gratitude for Sheikh Salina, Sheikh Fahim, Ridwan, for really giving me a lifeline in a point in my life where I really needed someone to help me be able to continue my studies. I'm trying to use my knowledge of English law to benefit the community. Also, outside of my PhD, I've been studying for the last 5-6 years with ulama, the scholars in this country, trying to increase my knowledge of the Sharia, of the Islamic sciences, and it's very rare to find a charity that helps to build people. Although people are, and individuals are the ones that really can change society. Usually charities focus on building buildings, building mosques. So I just wanted to thank Gift of Knowledge for giving me that lifeline, and really emphasize that I think the work they do is special, and the shuyukh and the students of knowledge here will know that a student of knowledge is always in desperate need of financial assistance. The path of knowledge is a path of poverty and of difficulty, and for someone to come and to be able to give a helping hand is always very much appreciated by the student of knowledge. And yeah, Jazakallah khairan, barakallah feekum. I'm sorry to have to rush off back to Manchester.
Jazakallah Amin, and you can move now, inshallah. Actually, Amin is one of two PhD research scholarships awardees that we had in 2014, 2015. His award, his research is actually into, well, the title of the research is Sharia in the UK, Putting into Perspective. And the other one is actually a tafsir of the Quran by the Quran. So we currently have two PhD research scholarship awardees at this time. Actually, what I was going to say to everyone today is that it's not always easy to raise money for Gift of Knowledge. We have no pictures of poor children or widows or orphans, or there's no disaster. In fact, if you don't give us any money today, no one will die, alhamdulillah. But what I can say, is that we are in a situation today that we need to look just a little bit forward. There are amazing charities around you today. We've heard from so many who are representing Islam in the humanitarian field, in emergency relief and so on. And we should continue to give to those charities. But what Gift of Knowledge is about investing in our future, investing in our children, investing in our sons and daughters. My question to you is, who is going to be there for our sons and daughters? Alhamdulillah, we're surrounded today. Usually my task is really quite challenging, but today it's really easy, because all I have to do is ask you to look to your left and to your right, and look at the awards that have been given out today, and look at the scholars around you, and ask yourself, did they just come about from something, from nowhere? Was it not hard work and finance and energy that went in? Was it not support from the community that made them who they are and where they are today, and how they're able to guide us? Well, we want to do that for the future, inshallah, and specifically we want to support female scholarship and revive that amazing tradition that we have slowly faded away, but we want to revive that. Alhamdulillah, we are led as our chair by Sheikh Salina, who you'll hear from shortly. And again today, I'm not going to ask you to raise your hands to one scholarship or two scholarships. What I'm going to do is ask you to look under your plates. You'll see a form, inshallah, where you'll be able to tick a box, inshallah, to support people in the future. So you can support us for two main projects. Firstly, is the Sharia Scholarship. The Sharia Scholarship is about, as we all know, the Usul al-Fiqh wa Usul al-Din degree. And this will be taught in the Arabic medium abroad. So for example, in Al-Azhar or in the Institute in France. And the cost for that is £5,000 roughly per year. for 1 year. And the second scholarship is a PhD research scholarship, again £5,000. That's in a top tier university in the UK. We have 2 already, alhamdulillah. We want to increase that because we can see we just have to look around us. When we support people who have the talent, the drive, the energy, but they lack that funding, then they can go so far. So I won't ask you to raise your hands today, but throughout this evening, just look up onto the stage and see, do you want to support that? Do you want that to continue, inshallah? If you do, write that name on the form, and inshallah we'll contact you. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.